Hey guys, Billbox here, and welcome back to another episode of Beltmatic Part 3, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, you guys wanted to see more of the last one, so here we are. As I said, Part 3, so hold on, let's load our game really quick. YouTube. Sir, yes sir. 59s, level 10 is what we're at. I am so glad to be back. I love this game. You guys don't understand. So where were we? It's been a week and a half, I think, since I last recorded Beltmatic. Okay, so last time it seems that we have, oh yes, I remember. Now we have completed the 59, so that's what we were doing, is we were loading in the 55s, which are just now going into the hub, and we need 500 of those, so we are going to be actually moving on to level 11 very soon, guys. So sorry for the slurp. I had someone say that the slurping sounds of my last video were pretty bad. I apologize for that. It was midnight when I recorded that last one, so I was very tired, and there was not really much I could do about it, so I'm going to try and do better today, so we hope that's not going to be a thing. Anyways, look at that. We're almost to our first 100, so we're pretty much 25% there, something like that. Obviously, we're going to need the next level. Let's go check the next level. 61s. We only need +3 to the 59. We might literally just add a +3 down here and continue to expand this machine. It is getting quite long. However, I will say it is quite nice and neat compared to something like this, which is just incredibly inefficient. So I guess, oh yes, I remember last time I almost deleted my 20s factory, and then I had figured out that I needed 22s, I think is what it was in the upgrades. Yes. So that'll be something quick we can do actually right now. Let's find it. Oh my gosh, there's no 2s anywhere near this. The closest 2 is down there. Okay, that's fine. Let's bring an extractor upwards. Oh, I also forgot we can extract, what is it? 3 belts of material out of each extractor now. So that should be nice. Alright, we need a bunch of adders here. So we'll probably do 10 adders here. If you guys are new to this game, pretty much what it is, it's like a number crunching, factory game. It's kind of like it's shapes.io but with numbers. If you know what shapes is, or shapes 2 is, then you know what this game is pretty much. All right, and I just messed up because I was talking. There we go. So now all we need to do is bring our 20s along here and just input them into every single one of these adding machines here. And it's pretty straightforward, guys. I don't think I need to show the whole process, but I am going to first show for the first bit because some people like to see all this, some people don't. I'm actually going to need to draw more of the 20s because there's too much supply for the demand that we have. So I'm just going to pull out a few more, or one more conveyor out of that. I mean, not another conveyor, just branch off of this one conveyor right here to maximize my efficiency and productivity. There we go. Now all we need to do is add our 2s in, which are right down here somewhere. Oh my gosh, it's so far away. So far away. Like that. And then we'll bring a second conveyor because I'm only going to need 2 conveyors. The first conveyor will go straight down like so. And I'm just going to continue to try to make this look as neat as I possibly can, because I know some people like that. Okay, that's 5 conveyors going in. We're going to bring back our second set of 2s. And we should get this out of the way pretty darn quick. I also just connected the 20 somewhere I didn't want to connect it to. Oh shoot, alright, there we go. And that should be our 22s. Let's check to make sure that they're all coming out as 22s, and yes sir, they are. I love it when a plan comes together. Priorities, what's down here? Set input priorities for belt intersections by clicking the belt direction. Click again to remove the priority. Okay, what? How does this? Oh, okay, I can add a belt okay, I don't need to deal with that, but that's actually kind of cool. So what that's saying is if I have a belt of material going one way and then I need material to go this way with priority, preferably this way, but any overstock can come this way, I can set belt priority. So pretty much what that means is all the materials that come in here and you'll get to see it happen right now. I shouldn't have built such a long conveyor. I don't know what I was thinking, but that's alright. You guys get the idea. So yeah, all the materials are gonna come and fill up this line, and then if it's full or it's not being used, then it'll automatically send it to the other line. That's pretty cool because we can build some waste gates and stuff with that. That way we're maximizing our efficiency and all that without wasting any added materials. That is a cool thing. Alright, we can close that, get that out of the way. And just like that, we now have our 22s. Where's the hub at? Straight down here. Did I do it? Oh my gosh, perfect. Absolutely perfect. And our 59s are now done. I don't need any more. Let's check to make sure. I do not. So I'm literally just gonna add 3 to the 59s. Actually, I could have just left that in. I did not even need to take that out. Alright. I'm just gonna come down here. Remove probably all that. Let's find a 3. Ooh, there isn't one very close. Kind of sucks. Okay, I can bring some from way up here. It's just going to be a long conveyor, which is fine enough. I just want to make sure. Let's do it out to about here. Is that okay? That looks neat enough. As long as it looks neat and it's not just a big old mess everywhere, then I'll take it. 2 conveyors, and then looks like I have 10, so I'm just gonna literally follow the same schematic, add a new row of addition machines here, and actually what I'm gonna do is literally I'm gonna delete this, do a little bit of a gap like so, and then we're just gonna bring our 3s in. Actually need to clear out a little bit of this. First, let's add our 59s coming down into our addition machines. Alright. Make sure it's all symmetrical and neat because that drives me crazy if it's not. We are going to bring in our first set of 3s here, and they're going to satisfy 5 individual machines, and our second set is going to satisfy the other 5. And you guys get the point. It's pretty straightforward. By the way, guys, if you're wondering how you can get your hands on this game, it is available on Steam, I believe, for $2 now. I don't remember what it was because I bought it like 6 months before I actually ended up doing my first video on it, which was probably a month ago at best by now. So yeah, I don't really remember what it costs, but oh, oh no, BuildBox made a mistake. Yep, BuildBox made a mistake. BuildBox made a mistake. Oh, and that was another mistake. My mathed wrong. Okay, hold on. We can fix this. We can fix this. Not all is lost. Shoot. You know what? It's actually going to be easier just to rebuild that whole thing, especially since I have to remove this whole 3 machine. Okay, so now I don't have to have a long pipeline though. I can literally, there was a 2 pretty close, I thought. Yeah, there's one right up here. That sucks though, because now I have to rebuild this entire machine. Oh well, it goes pretty fast. I hope you guys enjoyed these videos, by the way. I know I do. A lot of people watched the last one and I got a lot of likes on it, so that's why we're back here again, obviously. If you guys have a suggestion on a game we want to play for BuildBox's Random Antics, which I do 1 or 2 a week, leave your suggestion down below. I've already highlighted in some of my previous videos the terms and conditions for how that works. But I will say them again for anyone who's new here. If you want to leave a game suggestion, it has to meet a few criteria. One being that it isn't gory, okay? It isn't it isn't hyper violent, gory, and it's not disturbing, because I don't do disturbing games. Alright. And no FPS. I was contemplating possibly there's a game called World of Tanks out there, but I'm probably going to leave that for down the road. Who knows, maybe one day I'll get a sponsorship by them and I'll be able to do something with that, but as of right now, no type of FPS, Battle Royale games like that at all. Nor would I play Battle Royale games. I really don't like Battle Royale games at all. Royal or Royale? I don't remember. and it's annoying because that conveyor was not right. Oh, it's not letting. Okay, there. Let me delete it. I was getting concerned. All right, there we go. Now we have 61s coming out. There was just a minor cough there. Nothing happened. It all went perfectly as planned. So, I guess now we can add our decal here. And yep, I don't know what it is, but every time I do this for the first time when I load up the game, it always threatens to crash the game. I don't know why. It's just what it does. Okay, this is 61s. Keep it nice and neat and organized. This is kind of annoying right here, the 9s, but we have no other choice there. And we have our 22s being made. So what do we need for upgrades? 22s, we have 14s going in, so we should be able to get adder level 3 pretty soon here. I mean, I don't know what else to say really. I mean, that's pretty self-explanatory. We do need some 15s. So let me think what I need to do with 15s. I could literally do 5 times 3 for 15, and we can start working on multiplier levels. That might be pretty good. We also need 19s. And 75s. Okay, that's going to be an interesting one to build, but I could do 25, so I could do 5 times 5 times 3. And that will give me 75s. But that gives me belt speed, which is nice. So the question is, what do I want to do first? Oh, let's see. I mean, I almost think 75 so we get better belt speed. Hold on, there's two 5s right here. Humor my idea. I could do 5 times 5. So let's bring out 2 conveyors of each. Like so. Let's do 10 multipliers, or maybe I do 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Or no, let's do 11 right there and I'll do that. You guys know the drill though. You guys are going to get a time lapse here while I assemble this machine, and I will catch you guys all in just a little bit once I'm mostly done, or unless I have something to say. Okay, and just pretty much like that, we now have our 75s coming out. Ignore the 625s. I accidentally rigged up the whole thing for 25 times 25 instead of 25 times 3. So that was a slight setback, but I think we got that out now. Now the only question I have is the hub actually going to accept the 625s I made, or is it just going to clog up the whole line? I don't know. I wish I had some way to test, but I don't. Unless I could run, what number do I don't need? Well, it doesn't matter anyways, I'm about to find out. But how do you think of my my little solution here? I ended up not needing this extractor right there. I decided, because I've done stuff with this design before, it's like a vertical design, I guess, instead of this large horizontal layout I have going on here. This is kind of vertical, but it's also very horizontal as well. So this is like a prototype, I guess, of a very thin vertical factory design right here. So I don't know. By the way, yes, it does take the 625s. It's not using them for anything, but it is taking them. So now it should register, yes, we are importing 75s. That is nice. We aren't importing as much as I would like, but you win some, you lose some. I'll take it. It's not really something I'm too worried about, because we don't need it for progression, I don't believe. Let me check. No, we don't need it for progression. Next one we do need, though, is 156. Ooh, that's going to be interesting. But I know how I can get the 150s, actually. Oh, shoot. I inadvertently just prepared for the next level, because literally what I could do is, after we import 1075s, I can literally just convert the 75 factory or make it a little bit larger, and then so what I can do is I can make it larger so it can both import 75s and make 150, because 75 plus 75 is 150. then I just need a 6 extraction, which I could literally do right here. So I could do 150 plus 6 and get that 156. So that is actually pretty darn good. I will take that. We don't need these 61s anymore though. So the question arises, what do I do with this factory up here? Now that we literally don't need it anymore. I guess we can look at upgrades, see if it can make any type of upgrade for us. No, it can't even do that. Okay. You know what then, because there's no point in having it all hooked up. I'm actually going to disconnect it until I can figure out what I'm going to do with it, because I don't know what I'm going to do with it yet. I don't really want to delete it, but if it's clogging up a lot of space like it is, it may have to get deleted. However, I can also, what I could do is copy the entire factory and then move it wherever I want, which is cool. So we can save the factory. We don't have to delete the entire thing. Well, we will delete it, but we can move the entire factory. We don't have to like get rid of it and lose it forever. So I literally just spent all this time building this, but it may be worth actually expanding. Besides, look, we're not really satisfying the needs of this anyways. Let me think here. What can we do? What can we do? What can we do? Okay, I have an idea. It is now working. We are definitely producing a lot more, but we're still not producing as much as I would like. Let's see here. We are going up on the old upgrade thing. See, the thing is, we're gonna get a conveyor speed upgrade, and it's actually going to make all these resources travel faster, so these gaps are gonna get bigger. And we can check to see how much of each resource. So we're doing 2.0 a second is our flow rate of 75s. Why does it still say 625 at 0.04? There should be no 625s unless there's just overstock traveling. Oh yeah, there is. There was one more. Is it gone now? No, there's another. There should not be any 625s in circulation. There aren't any 625s. I don't know what that's all about. Oh no, it's gone now. Okay, it was just moving out of the way. All right, so that's covered. And then when we're ready to do our 156s, that is also covered, because we'll literally just turn this into, add the 6 right here and turn these into 156s. Okay, you know what? Just to get the clutter out of the way, I'm going to move this machine out of the way. I know, we're going to stock it over there. It's an overstock now. And I'm going to remove all this, and I have to click on these to delete all these, because we don't need these anymore. It's just taking up room. Can I make this factory more efficient? 14s. Do we really need that many 14s? We do for adder levels, but it's so inefficient. I could do 4 times. Oh no, I can't. Yeah, I can't. Okay. You know what? I'm going to leave that for now. It is incredibly inefficient, but it is still working. And it is actually bringing quite a bit of 14s. 2.2 is inputting more 14s than we are inputting 75s, which it doesn't look like, but I guess it is. And our 22s, what are we doing there? We're doing 2.0 22s a second. That isn't bad at all. Okay. So, I guess we're just kind of waiting on some upgrades here. I can work on the 15s. The 15s is pretty darn easy. I could literally, let's go find a 5 and a 3 together. Alright, there we go. And this is our 19s. Very simple, guys. Very simple. Very simple. And pull them all out. Bring them all into one line. And I'm literally just going to run them down the same line as... Not really a pipeline, but the same line as the 15s. And now we have 19s underway. Look at that. And our next upgrade is available at our level 3. So now our adders are adding even faster. Alright. So the question is, do I want to leave the 14s as they are now? Or do I want to redesign? That's a hard question. I'm going to leave them as they are right now because I literally don't need anything else from that factory. Oh, we could also upgrade our multiplier. So now our multiplier is working faster. And our multiplier needs 76s. I could take the 75s. Actually, what I'm going to do is I'm going to quickly... Because I don't need the 75s for anything else. I do, but I'm actually going to cut this off really quick. Yeah. Because I can always bring back the 75s. But I do want to create this 156s. So I'm going to do... Again, I'm just going to make this machine even longer. Okay, let's leave a gap of 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Let's do 12. Let's live life on the dangerous side today. I am going to bring these out. I'm going to use my priority setup here. I'm going to give this belt priority from this, anything coming down this line, because I want these to be divided evenly. So if there is overstock on this one, it will automatically flow down here. That way we are safe from anything, any mishaps happening. All right, that's our 2 lines. So let's do 75 going into that one, 75 going into this one, 75 going into this one. And I should do this for 4. Or should I do it for 5? No, I have to do it for 6. I think I can satisfy 6 multipliers because the multipliers multiply very slow. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. I'm going to bring back these ones, and I'm not connecting them. They are all going into the B slot. I'm not going to misconnect them again and create what even is 75, 1500? I'm not going to do that. Not going to make that mistake again. And I can literally... Ooh, the 6 is in the wrong spot. Actually, there's 6 right here. That worked out perfectly. Okay. And the 6 is in kind of an awkward spot, which is fine. Alright. And each of these gets to satisfy 6 as well. So that is good. That is good. Is that 6? Yes. Okay. Next conveyor comes out. Try and keep them as symmetrical as possible. And... Oh no. No. I just did I'm doing build box mistakes again. I have to do ×3. I have to do ×3. I don't know what I'm doing. Just like that. Very... Why is it 400? Oh no, that's because I had messed up. Okay. I was gonna say, why are there 450s coming out? There should not be 450s coming out. Also, I need to fix all this. I'm gonna time lapse this part, so it's probably already been time lapsed, but yep, you guys know. Highway. Build box, why do you make mistakes? Okay. Now I need a 3, which is a 3 right up here. Buildbox just had another brain fart? There's no way. There's no way I just messed this up 3 times in a row. No. It needs to be 2s. Not 75 times 3, 75 times 2. Oh my word. Oh my word, I'm never gonna be able to live this down. That is crazy. I can't believe that just happened. I literally, legitimately cannot believe I just did that again. Again with a different number. So here's the question now. Is this working in unison? Still making 225s? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. The box might have messed up. It's still... Why is it still creating 225s? Oh, no. Now it's doing one... Okay. Oh, my God. It's doing 150s now. It's doing 150s now. We're good. We're good. That was a not-so-subtle brain fart. That was multiple brain farts in one. I'm actually very... not okay with that happening. That was really bad, actually. I promise I do not have dementia. I promise I actually have a really good memory in real life. That was just... I was talking and I was zoning off and I wasn't paying attention to what I was doing. That's what that was. Okay. There we go. Let's all combine this into... Oh no, let's combine this into 2 conveyors. 6 in one, 6 in another. Actually, I just realized I did 5 in one, 6 in another. Okay. Yes, there we go. No more mistakes. No more mistakes. Now we literally just have to do the 6s. I cannot screw this up. It's literally just 6s. So you guys know the drill. We're back to doing this. Okay. The build box brain farts are done, hopefully. I'm doing so much brain farting, I'm actually having to fart. Not really, but you get the idea. Too many brain farts. That was way too many. That's actually very disturbing that many has happened. Okay. I think it's because I'm just zoning off and talking at the same time, which sucks because I'm trying to make the video interesting for you guys, but at the same time I'm making my life more difficult because now I got to somehow figure out how to edit all that. Oh well, that's fine. We are literally done here. Alright, that's all the 6s I need there. I'm going to pull out a separate line here. And just like that, we're making our 156s at long last, folks. At long last. Literally at long last. I don't know how else to describe it. If you guys enjoyed this video, though, make sure to like, subscribe, leave a comment down below. If you want, you can enable notifications so you don't miss another upload if you guys want to follow me and follow along on my YouTube journey here. And I guess I will catch you guys all in the next one as we continue to make our 156s here. At level 12, we will be moving on to level 13 next episode. So again, guys, thank you for watching, and I will catch you all in the next one.